Hey everyone. I decided to give two stories of John Frangulis, who was a good friend of mine and a mentor, and someone who tormented me and I tormented him. Number one, John Frangulis one night after football decided that he was going to run me off the road on the interstate. So as I'm driving down the interstate, he gets on and goes from the right lane all the way to the left lane and puts me into the median. I go to him, I said, "You didn't see me? What the heck were you doing?" He goes, "You were going too slow." So I decided to pay him back because he lived in the complex next to me on a golf course. So one day we were fishing, me and my friend, another coach, and we went by his house. And he was sitting on his sofa, and he was watching, Lord knows whatever, probably film from the football game. And I decided to scare him as much as he scared me. So I banged on the freaking slider. And then I pulled down my pants and I put my butt cheeks up against his window. And when he turned around, he saw my butt. So then I started running. And the other coach started running. And next thing I know, I'm getting a phone call. And in the Frangulis voice, he's like, "Oh man, that's effed up, man. What kind of bullshit is this? My God." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" He goes, "You know what I'm talking about. That was messed up." I'm like, "Dude, what are you talking about? Where are you?" I'm like, "I'm in my house. We're playing video games with PJ." The other coach. And I'm like, "Dude, what happened? What happened?" He's like, "Oh my God, somebody put their butt cheeks and banged on my window, scared the crap out of me." And man, PJ, we're cracking up because it was us. But he didn't know it was us. So we decided to torment him. So that was my story about getting him back for him scaring the crap out of me. Now, the one thing I can say about Coach, other than he couldn't drive to save his life and taught driver's ed, don't ask me how. But anyway, he was always prepared. He was always sure that the kids were ready for the game. Even if we were outmatched talent-wise, he always made sure the team was okay. And he always looked out for the kids, and he always looked out for the coaches. And his heart is what mattered most. His knowledge in his head, he was able to pass that on. But it was his heart, and everybody knew that his heart was what pushed us forward. And I'll always remember that and always take that into my coaching and into my classroom, is that you gotta love what you do, and you gotta love who you're doing it for. And he always loved his football players, and he always loved his coaches. And that is something that I'll always remember about him. He's looking down at me, and he's shaking his head because I've done some other stuff to him too. And he's like, "Dude." But he was an amazing man. And his song is going to be sung for ages upon ages because he has impacted multiple people. And those people are going to carry his lessons on. I love him, and I will miss him.